We've been on a good run in the league, but now we've got some cup games to get in the way. Join me as we once again go beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. Our form is good and it's down to 2 players. And neither of those players is Big Dan. Stephen Ross and Luka Bozicovic. I think that's alright. We'll just call him Luka, it's easier. Stephen Ross and Luka have carried the goal scoring threat. Since we drew with Falkirk with that Lee Ashcroft equaliser that you saw last time, we beat Airdrie 3-1, which is good. They're down at the bottom of the table. We then cruised past Rafe, Stephen Ross with a late brace, but we were well in control of that game. A 0-0 draw versus Kilmarnock. Ouch. Not great. I think that's 2 draws now in the league with Kilmarnock, and they're still hovering around. Hamilton we dispatched 2-1. Luka with 2 goals, and then we beat Partick Thistle again by a singular goal, and it was Luka again. So Luka has really come into his own this season. He's fighting it out for that centre midfield attack role, but he is the preferred choice right now. I still think he's a player that we could cash in on at some point when the time is right. But he's good enough for this level, and we're happy the form he's in. Stephen Ross has been our main goal threat up top, to the point I'm concerned about everyone else. Jakubiak, Moffat, not really doing as much as this lad. And the thing is, Stephen Ross has been performing in the cup and the league, so he hasn't got that many league goals, but obviously scoring the SPFL Trust Trophy in one of the previous rounds, and then the 4 goals he gave us in the Premier Sports Cup. He's probably our highest scorer across all competitions in that front line, and that's not a good place to be for us, because we need one of these strikers to really hit high form. Looking at that now, that doesn't feel like a lot of goals, so I'm wondering, Jakubiak has only got 6 goals this year, and if we look at Moffat, he does have 9. How many has Moffat got in the league? Wow. Moffat has 1 league goal. What about Jakubiak? 2 league goals. I mean, that's bad. That's worse than I thought it was. Our strikers are not doing what they're in the team to do. Now, if our midfielders scoring, great. If our defenders are scoring, great. We do need one of these strikers to just kick up a gear and start scoring, because we're in a very good position. As you'll already possibly have seen, we're top of the table. We're 6 points clear. We need to maintain that. To maintain that, we need to be scoring. We have a good goal difference, but that again, we're harkening back to season 1. What have we got in this team? 2 very good centre backs. Goalkeeper's a bit of an issue, but with the 2 solid centre backs at this level, probably playing below their level, this is a season to go on and win the league, especially if it's tight behind. Look at all these teams taking points off each other. We've only lost once so far, drawn 5 times, won 9 times. We need to keep this momentum going, but it's cup time, cup day, cups. We actually start off in the Scotch Cup against Montrose. This is the game. I've not just seen that. Oh, Luke Mahadi's playing up top for Montrose. You've got to be kidding me. Is that a permanent deal, or is he on loan? On loan from Rafe, okay. Oh man, I wish I hadn't clicked on him now. Oh god, no, don't submit the team. Oh, right, we've got players to rest here. We're going to have to rotate for Montrose. We've got Livingston in the next cup game, and that is a cup game I really want to win. Right, a very rotated side to take on Montrose here. Keenan Bates in goal, Nguenya and Walters as the wing backs, Gay and Ashcroft in the centre of defence, Butterfield and Mullen. Fraser Mullen will start this game. Hessenthaler and Denholm as our attacking midfielders. We're going to go Stephen Ross and Alex Jakubiak up top. And I am genuinely nervous about this game now. Also nervous that Kyle Semple's wanted by Hibernian. I could do without that. I'd like to keep him. Scottish Cup against Montrose. We need to progress. We need to get that big game that gives us all that money, all that split of gate receipts. That's what we're after. Get past Montrose, draw Celtic Rangers, we'll humbly drop out of the competition with the money. We haven't had that lucky draw yet. Rest a lot of the players here, hopefully get through this tie. Livingston next in the SPFL Trust Trophy to put us into the semi-final, potentially. We drew with Livingston earlier this season, so not a given. But that is the kind of game that if you have your best team on the field, you can win it. That game is not beyond us. We've been playing very well. Can we deliver? That is, time and time again, we fall in at this sort of stage. I'm really nervous, even though... Why? "10 minutes in, Alex Jakubiak injury. God, kind of ruins everything I'd planned. Owen Moffat's going to come on. I'm kind of hoping for a free kick or something, get Fraser Mullen involved. Get up the tempo. It feels like Montrose are playing better than this, or at least stats wise. They've had more going forward so far, which is really worrying. You know, rested players or not, we should be beating Montrose. And Gwenya heads it. I don't understand why, with all that space, why he doesn't take that down. I've noticed he's also got a bit of a knock. We let that come in. Luke Mahadi just over the bar. What are we thinking? Gwenya. I think we take him off. I don't want to risk. Now we've had to make 2 of our subs already, which is a bit worrying. We're at home. Why are we approaching this game so... I want to use the term flaccid. Like we just seem so limp. Right, I think we're going to have to tell them it's not acceptable. Send them straight back out. Oh, Mullen. Gay heads it down. Butterfield. Oh, Moffat. You'd have to turn that goalward. I know there's defenders there, but first bit of positive play for a while. Mullen again this time. Far corner. Moffat heads it over. Okay, well, at least we've started the second half more on the front foot. Do I just leave it? I think we leave it for now. Milo finds Stephen Ross. Pulls inside to Moffat. Then home. In behind. Stephen Ross is there. It's a great finish. Fair play of the youngster. He's the best thing we've got in attack. I genuinely believe his pace, if we can cultivate this player, develop him, I reckon he can transition to a higher level. I think his physicals are just monstrous for that age, especially in a Scottish player in Scotland. I think he'll do very well. Not that it matters that he's Scottish, but it helps us, because I do want to keep a bit of a core to this team to be Scottish. That goes out the window as soon as we got too much money on our hands, maybe. But Mullen lines this up. You know how I feel about Mullen. Great delivery. Gay knocks it in the back, but Stephen Ross knocks it in. I thought that was Gay's goal. Stephen Ross nicks it off the head of Gay, and he's got 2. And Fraser Mullen heavily involved in this game. A big part of why we're now comfortably 2 goals up. It's great delivery again. I thought Gay was going to get there, but Stephen Ross just nicks in front of him and nods it in. Beautiful. I may want to take off Heston Thaler. Ashcroft with the goal. Another Mullen assist. I think I was worried. I think I'll take Heston Thaler off and we'll throw on... No, we won't. Nah, we'll leave him on. We won't make any subs unless we're forced into them. I might take... If Stephen Ross was to score again, we maybe take on Ellis Harrison, but 3 goals very quickly after a little bit of a telling off at half time. I'm happy with this. My head now is starting to think ahead to the Livingston game. Good performance. I know we were at home. Took us a while to get going, but yeah, nice work. Oh, yes, that's better. Better from us. In the second half anyway. Alex Jakubiak out. I think we're going to have to send the specialist, because 3 or 4 months is too long. Puts us under a bit of pressure. Get a little bit of money. Covers the hospital bill, maybe. Arm round him. Really pleased. Good on you, Stephen. I'm really close to trying to bring in Finn Malcolm here. He's dribbling, you know, he's got... I think there's something about him. I think there's something about him. I'd like him on a 2-year deal. We can get that finalised pre-contract. We might try and then buy him. Because we need another striker. Beautiful. Mullen has withdrawn his transfer request. We'll accept. I mean, he's getting some game time now. Rightfully so. And we go straight into the Scotch Cup 4th round draw. I'll save the spiel. You know what teams we're looking for here. And would like them away. I would take Nairn County. Oh. Civil Service or Annan. Civil Service or Annan. Get Rangers. Oh boy. This is the closest we have been. There's not much left here. Hibs. Pain all over my body. And we're at home to Hibs. Ellis Harrison injured. We need Finn Malcolm to sign right now. Dropping like flies. Our attackers have just become so much younger all of a sudden. As our 29-year-old and 31-year-old are now both injured. Luca gets player of the month. Not surprising. Been in great form for us. He also gets young player of the month, which is good. We got manager of the month. I'm not overly surprised. We were very good this past month while everyone else kind of dropped points. Ashcroft needs to be sent home. Just get me to the Livingston game. No more injuries, please. We actually go into this game favourites, which is nice. Lineup for the Livingston quarter-final matchup. Bates continues in goals. Milo at left wing back. Coleman comes back in right wing back. Semple and Big Dan, our centre backs, are in. Joe Chalmers and Murray as the defensive midfielders. Denholm and Luca as the attacking midfielders. The box-to-box and centre midfield attack. And then Stephen Ross advanced forward. Owen Moffat's going to have to fill in as the deep line forward support. We have very little options up top with the injuries we've now got. Stephen Robb, one of our youngsters, oh god, he's horrendous, makes it onto the bench, but there's literally no one else. We'd be better bringing on Jeff King possibly as a striker. That is a sad thing to consider. Right, I think we're going to stick with what brought us to the dance. We've been doing well in the league, playing positive, so that's what we're going to do going in this game. We haven't seen a semi-final yet in any competition. This is a competition I do think we can win. We'll have to wait and see how we show up. Quite often in the past, our bad runs have been kicked off by a cup loss, so I just pray it's not like that today. Get stuck straight into it. It says wonderful stuff from Cowdenbeath, and the first highlight after that is them on the ball. Don't hit it from there. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. Is this a cruel, sick joke? Wonderful stuff from Cowdenbeath. And then the only thing we've seen so far is like a 4-pass move that puts them in. I can't even say what the keeper's thinking there as he just lets it roll past him. Chalmers now whips in. Semple with a header sends it just over. Let's encourage the team. Good header away by Luca. Ross drops out wide, does pick it up. Can he protect the ball? He does. Pulls it back to Milo. Into Denholm. Pulls it forward. Nice little ball through from Moffat. Stephen Ross takes the strike and the keeper tips it over. He's not got that killer, finish on him. It's just all that pace gets him in very good positions. Luca now dropping deep. Semple. Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving, lads. Brophy plays it forward. Forrest on the left now. McKinnon manages to take the ball off him. Goes back to Bates, who knocks it forward to nobody. They knock it back in. Forrest is in. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this. What is so wrong with this team and their mentality when it comes to cup games? Again, we pump it back forward to them. No real... What was going on there? Giving away a free kick. Hell. How do we save this for when we've got a full strength team? Well, full strength is maybe being generous, but our back line are playing horrendous. Yeah, I honestly don't understand what's going on. We find ourselves 3-0 down to Livingston. Don't suppose I can, like, just thrash my arms again and everything will work itself out, because I don't have anything off the bench, really. Semple's playing absolutely shit. Might as well bring on Fraser Mullen, see if he can get us back in this game. Oh, honestly, what have we got to do? Like, what else? Where else do we have to strengthen? I mean, I'll admit we need better strikers, but we don't have... We're not rolling in cash here. We're doing as much as we can with the budget that allows, but not earning money, and we're not delivering. 3-0 down to Livingston is not okay. We've made them look way better than they are. I am stunned. Why does it feel like this has happened more than once to us? What is it that mentally we cannot perform? Is it big matches? Wait, hold on. How many players do we have in that 11 who actually enjoy big matches? Forget not enjoying them. Might play a factor though. Milo. Doesn't feel comfortable playing in big matches. Oh dear. Semple. Doesn't mention big matches, so who knows? Big Dan, surely. Doesn't mention enjoying big matches. Cole. Doesn't enjoy big matches. Oh, come on. Murray. Inconsistent. Does enjoy big matches, but inconsistent, so... Okay, Chalmers. Inconsistent. Luca. Doesn't enjoy big matches. This doesn't feel nice. Doesn't enjoy big matches and inconsistent. Moffat. Consistent, okay. No mention of big matches. Stephen Ross. Inconsistent. Might just be down to just the general inconsistency of the team. Which, if it is... Man, that's another competition. Just great chance to make a semi-final. Throw it away. Awful. We were awful there. Out of sympathy, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment below. What do we think about Finn Malcolm? Worth the gamble? I think either way. I think I will sign him. If he does sign, we'll bring him in. We need to add someone else up front. We're coming up on January, so we'll have a really good rake around for some players then in the front line. Elsewhere, I feel like maybe we're still a bit weak at right wing back. No offense to Cole McKinnon. Having looked at what we just saw there, to be honest, there's a few midfielders I would like to move on, and yeah, we maybe need a mid-season shake-up. And I know it's weird because we've actually been good. We have been good in the league. If that can just happen randomly against anyone, it's a bad spot to be in. Join me next time when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.